If you've spent enough time on the internet, you've definitely heard of BuzzFeed, the lively, dramatic, and sometimes contentious news and entertainment website. Anyone who uses YouTube has most likely seen a BuzzFeed video or story about the cutest pets or hottest celebs. However, the company has recently been in hot waters for numerous controversies that you won't believe are happening at the moment. So what's the storm of things, and what do we need to know about BuzzFeed? To delve into each and everything in detail, it's important to first know about the company itself. It all began in 2006 when Jonah Peretti and John S. Johnson III established BuzzFeed, which quickly soared to digital prominence by pioneering a new and inventive approach to storytelling. Embracing virality, the platform's shareable quizzes, hilarious articles, and listicles drew in younger, internet-savvy users, contributing to its early popularity. BuzzFeed expanded deliberately into news, lifestyle, and other verticals, taking it far beyond its entertainment roots. As a result of its content diversification initiatives, the platform established itself as a multifaceted digital media company. BuzzFeed's climb to prominence in the competitive world of digital media was heavily reliant on venture capital funding. And amidst all of that, YouTube became the canvas for BuzzFeed's diversified material, and the introduction of multiple channels was a purposeful branding strategy. Each channel catered to a specific audience, avoiding confusion and ensuring that users could access information based on their interests. Notable channels such as BuzzFeed News, BuzzFeed Video, As Is, BuzzFeed Celeb, and Tasty emerged, each with its own niche. The company's YouTube approach focused on establishing brands within brands rather than just content. BuzzFeed was able to efficiently target specific demographics thanks to segmentation. The strategy was consistent with the spirit of video marketing, which can be called a potent instrument for brand recognition. However, success was not without criticism, as BuzzFeed's content, recognized for its left-leaning position, received both praise and anger. Beyond YouTube, BuzzFeed expanded its content portfolio with successful web series including BuzzFeed Unsolved and Worth It. These series demonstrated BuzzFeed's ability to attract people through fascinating narrative and new forms. At the same time, the firm began podcasting, offering a number of shows covering a wide range of themes. With all of that in sight, BuzzFeed soon became a force to be reckoned with. The firm grew into a cultural phenomenon, impacting not only online discourse, but also mainstream media, advertising, and even politics. Its ability to recognize emerging trends and magnify unique perspectives spawned internet subcultures and fueled discussions on themes ranging from social justice to popular culture. For example, BuzzFeed's coverage of LGBTQ+ topics and representation in media plays an important part in furthering conversations and promoting societal change. BuzzFeed's venture into serious journalism upended traditional media models, disrupting established magazines and ushering in a new era of digital journalism. Despite its reputation for listicles and quizzes, BuzzFeed News has received accolades for its investigative reporting, breaking some high-profile stories with far-reaching consequences. BuzzFeed's journalism efforts received honors, including Pulitzer Prize nominations, raising its standing in the media world. But that was not all. In addition to news and journalism, BuzzFeed's expansion into numerous content verticals shows its versatility and market expertise. BuzzFeed Video's inception capitalized on the expanding popularity of online video content, resulting in viral hits such as the Try Guy series, which received millions of views and broadened the brand's reach. Similarly, Tasty capitalized on the foodie culture by delivering fascinating recipe videos that not only amused, but also generated considerable engagement and cash through sponsored content and retail sales. While BuzzFeed rose to fame with its fun quizzes and entertainment material, its shift to serious journalism represented a watershed moment in digital media. The publication's investigative reporting arm, led by experienced journalists such as Ben Smith, has produced groundbreaking exposés on government corruption, corporate misconduct, and human rights violations. Notable investigations such as the Steele dossier and the unmasking of R. Kelly revealed BuzzFeed's willingness to take on complex, high-stakes subjects that established outlets frequently avoided, strengthening its status as a serious player in the media arena. However, the success story took a turn as scandals erupted, and BuzzFeed confronted challenges that would fundamentally alter its course. The company's entry into video content was not without plagiarism claims. Accusations surfaced, alleging that writers and video artists had duplicated content from a variety of sources. Plagiarism harmed BuzzFeed's brand and raised concerns about journalistic integrity. The introduction of the Why I Left BuzzFeed craze on YouTube indicated internal problems. Former influencers complained about exhaustion, maltreatment, and a stifling lack of creative freedom. The departure of important talent, including popular guys such as the Try Guys, highlighted one of BuzzFeed's major challenges: the inability to keep top-tier creators and the impact on viewer loyalty. Financial difficulties compounded the problem. Layoffs were a recurring theme as BuzzFeed dealt with budget challenges, resulting in major worker reductions across various areas. The company's bid to go public was stymied, with investors withdrawing a significant percentage of the intended money. BuzzFeed's failure to meet its first public offering promise highlighted the company's financial difficulties. But there were several other challenges as well, such as, while BuzzFeed has done well at building a large and engaged audience, monetizing that audience has been difficult. The initial popularity of listicles and shareable content has given way to a more competitive digital landscape, needing novel revenue generation strategies. Programmatic advertising, which was formerly a key component of BuzzFeed's income strategy, is changing dramatically. Changes in dynamics and shifting industry patterns are threatening the model's historical usefulness. The fact that programmatic advertising may no longer be sufficient to ensure BuzzFeed's financial health highlights the importance of reacting to those changes. BuzzFeed's previous success was tied to its creative approach to content delivery. BuzzFeed's marketing expertise emerged early on, thanks to its innovative use of listicles, quizzes, and content tailored for easy sharing. This unique approach not only drew notice, but also created a sense of camaraderie among its audience. BuzzFeed's content became synonymous with online culture, cementing the platform's reputation as a digital trendsetter and influencer. BuzzFeed's marketing strategy developed alongside the changing digital landscape. Their transition from being a content generator extraordinaire to effectively monetizing the accumulated audience presented hurdles. The earliest successes in providing compelling material could not easily translate into long-term commercial success. BuzzFeed found itself in new territory as it dealt with the changing dynamics of the digital world. BuzzFeed's previous dependence on programmatic advertising had been a pillar of its business model. What was once a profitable outlet experienced a metamorphosis, posing new problems in an increasingly competitive market. The landscape that formerly favored BuzzFeed must now adapt to altering market forces. A careful examination reveals BuzzFeed's possible failure to adjust quickly to the changing market landscape. The implications of failing to match plans with changing industry trends began to emerge, increasing concerns about BuzzFeed's capacity to weather the storm of digital development. As new platforms and content creators competed for position, rivalry in the digital media landscape skyrocketed. BuzzFeed, once at the vanguard of its sector, has failed to differentiate out in the increasingly saturated digital content market. The issue at hand was to find new ways to captivate viewers in a fast-changing environment. Furthermore, the closing of BuzzFeed News in early 2023 is a watershed moment not only in the media sector, but also in the larger marketing industry. According to Benjamin Mullen and Katie Robertson of the New York Times, BuzzFeed's decision to terminate its Pulitzer Prize-winning news division will directly affect approximately 60 employees. This move is part of a larger round of job cuts affecting approximately 180 BuzzFeed employees, highlighting the seriousness of the company's financial woes. CEO Jonah Peretti's admission of failure during an all-hands video meeting, as reported by BuzzFeed staff members, emphasizes the gravity of the choice. BuzzFeed News' closing has had a huge influence on the marketing sector because it was a pioneer in digital media and was well known for producing interesting material for online viewers. BuzzFeed's creative approach to content development, which frequently included interactive quizzes and listicles and drew significant audience interaction, spawned digital marketing trends. Given the company's inability to sustain its news section, it is possible that industry dynamics will shift, and traditional advertising models and social media-driven initiatives will face more challenges. With BuzzFeed's news closure, the firm is rethinking its business strategy. This has the potential to cause marketers to reconsider the effectiveness of specific content and distribution tactics, potentially leading to a broader discussion about how digital marketing is evolving. According to the most recent financial filings, BuzzFeed confronts a big financial hurdle: $150 million in convertible notes due in December. The prospect of NASDAQ delisting, which might bring the payment deadline forward to July, heightens the urgency even further. These difficulties need a deliberate evaluation of BuzzFeed's financial viability. BuzzFeed's recent financial performance shows a sequence of poor quarters. In the third quarter of 2023, the company reported a significant 29% year-over-year decrease in revenue, as well as a $13.7 million loss. Shifts in marketing dynamics, shifting user behavior, and an overall impact on cash reserves have all contributed to a rethinking of the company's financial strategy. Emerging platforms, altering consumer preferences, and the development of alternative content creators are all influencing the quickly changing digital media landscape. BuzzFeed's issues are indicative of broader industry transitions, emphasizing the importance of adaptability in the face of dynamic market dynamics. The BuzzFeed controversy with the Try Guys can't go unnoticed here. The Try Guys, a popular BuzzFeed video series, featured 4 BuzzFeed employees taking on various challenges, experiments, and experiences. The quartet rapidly became fan favorites, recognized for their sense of humor, togetherness, and willingness to take on unusual challenges. But in 2018, BuzzFeed suffered controversy and internal instability after the Try Guys, named Ned Fulmer, Keith Habersberger, Zach Cornfield, and Eugene Lee Yang, left the firm. The departure spurred speculation and suspicions about the reasons why they left, with fans and media outlets speculating on topics such as artistic differences, contract disputes, and tensions inside the group. The departure of the Try Guys was a big blow to BuzzFeed, since the series had developed a loyal fan base and generated millions of views and engagements. Their departure called into doubt BuzzFeed's capacity to retain talent and keep its creative edge in the face of increasing competition from other digital media platforms and independent content makers. While BuzzFeed faced criticism for how it handled the Try Guys' departure and the accompanying aftermath, the business worked to re-establish trust and redefined its video content strategy. BuzzFeed continued to invest in new talent and video formats, establishing new series and collaborations to fill the hole left by the Try Guys' departure and re-establish its digital video momentum. The same goes with the Watcher series. Ryan Bergara, Stephen Lim, and Shane Madej, all former BuzzFeed staffers, founded the Watcher YouTube channel. The channel offered a wide range of content, including paranormal investigations, mystery solving, and examinations of urban tales and folklore. However, in 2020, BuzzFeed became engaged in controversy after claims of impropriety were leveled against Ryan Bergara, one of the co-founders of the Watcher series. The accusations range from inappropriate behavior towards co-workers to instances of workplace harassment and discrimination. The charges outraged viewers, prompting BuzzFeed to launch an internal investigation into the incident. The Watcher series incident harmed BuzzFeed's reputation and highlighted questions about the company's corporate culture and accountability procedures. The claims threw a pall over the accomplishments of the Watcher series and its producers, overshadowing their contributions to BuzzFeed's video content portfolio and emphasizing the need of creating a safe and inclusive workspace. In response to the allegations, BuzzFeed acted quickly to address the situation, starting an inquiry and enacting changes to workplace standards and procedures. The corporation also made statements condemning harassment and discrimination, emphasizing its commitment to promoting an organization-wide culture of respect, diversity, and professionalism. BuzzFeed also worked to re-establish confidence with its audience by reinforcing its commitment to transparency and accountability in all parts of its operations. But even after taking all of the important steps, the need for BuzzFeed to reassess its marketing channels became apparent. Exploring untapped platforms or identifying underutilized marketing channels could be the key to reviving its relationship with audiences. Brand reinvention emerges as a potential viable tactic. Redefining the BuzzFeed brand to better reflect contemporary audience taste could provide the necessary boost. Adapting to shifting taste and preferences may be the key to restoring market relevance. It is critical to revisit BuzzFeed's marketing approach and its use of social media. Crafting a fresh social media strategy geared at recovering organic reach and engagement could be the solution to the issues of the continuously changing digital ecosystem. The direct relationship between marketing challenges and revenue streams becomes clearer. Effective marketing is the key to successfully monetizing the audience. The marketing issues that BuzzFeed faces have a direct impact on its financial well-being. Reflecting on BuzzFeed's past marketing triumphs becomes critical. Extracting insights from the techniques that initially sparked public interest creates the groundwork for informed decision-making as we navigate the current issues. BuzzFeed's previous success was closely linked to its effective marketing methods. As we negotiate the challenges and potential answers, BuzzFeed is reminded to rethink and rework its marketing strategy. Recognizing the interconnectivity between marketing methods and overall financial health is critical as BuzzFeed navigates the ever-changing world of digital media. BuzzFeed's future is diverse and depends on a variety of elements, including its ability to adapt to changing market dynamics, innovate in content development and distribution, and effectively deal with internal difficulties. For example, to reduce its reliance on digital advertising, BuzzFeed may continue to investigate and diversify revenue streams, such as subscriptions, e-commerce, events, and licensing agreements. BuzzFeed may lessen its reliance on the advertising industry by monetizing its audience through different channels, establishing more dependable sources of revenue. BuzzFeed's success has always been attributed to its ability to create interesting and sharing content. BuzzFeed may focus its future investments on high-quality original content in a variety of mediums, including as video, podcast, and long-form journalism. BuzzFeed can stay relevant and competitive in an increasingly crowded digital media world by producing great content that resonates with its audience. However, there's more that they can focus on as well. With its established brand and global reach, BuzzFeed may explore opportunities to expand into new markets and demographics. This could involve launching localized editions in regions where digital media consumption is growing rapidly, as well as catering to niche audiences with specialized content offerings. By diversifying its audience base and tapping into emerging markets, BuzzFeed can unlock new growth opportunities and solidify its position as a global media powerhouse. As technology continues to influence the media landscape, BuzzFeed may emphasize investment in cutting-edge technologies and novel solutions. This might include using artificial intelligence and data analytics to improve content development and delivery, as well as experimenting with new formats and platforms to engage viewers in new ways. BuzzFeed can remain adaptable and resilient in an ever-changing digital economy by being on the cutting edge of technological innovation. Addressing internal concerns like workplace culture, diversity, and inclusion will be critical to BuzzFeed's long-term success. BuzzFeed can attract top talent, stimulate creativity and innovation, and establish a strong organizational culture that is consistent with its vision and values by cultivating a friendly and inclusive work environment in which workers feel valued and empowered. But what is BuzzFeed's strategy for attracting audiences to its own properties? The CEO of the company said that BuzzFeed will publish more breaking news content, which is an unusual plan given that the business closed its BuzzFeed news section last quarter. Now, the HuffPost brand will bear the majority of the responsibility for breaking news. The major aim, however, is to double and triple the amount of AI-generated material, and the trial has proven successful, according to Peretti. Readers spend 2 to 4 times as much time on BuzzFeed sites taking AI-enriched quizzes as they do non-AI quizzes. The company has begun experimenting with new AI models for categorizing material throughout its portfolio into contextual ad solutions, which it believes will help in differentiating itself in the post-third-party cookie sector. If BuzzFeed is able to pull these strategies off, they can surely gain their lost momentum back. BuzzFeed's future will ultimately be determined by its ability to navigate external constraints, capitalize on emerging possibilities, and maintain its dedication to creating relevant and compelling content that resonates with people around the world. While the digital media industry is continuously changing, BuzzFeed's heritage of innovation and influence positions the company well to adapt and grow in the years ahead. So what are your thoughts on it? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and ring the bell icon to always stay updated with more of such interesting content. Thanks for watching Byte Notes.